be set up. Yeah, hello there viewers, Sound Service here, back with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the Americans. This is episode 27 of the series, where we are just still doing our attempts to go to war with the French. June into July. My personal insults were ignored. Okay. Italy. I have a request that you pursue more friendly relations with us. Okay, promotional selfness. There we go. Load screen done. Should be. No. No, it isn't. The Japanese have discovered gas turbines. Well done. Now I see the war with France going. I think it's going to be more challenging than the recent ones with Germany, the Italians, and China and Russia, because unlike those guys, the French actually have an active navy. Okay, so first off I'm going to do the increased tension with France. Secondly, I'm going to cover our next two refits needed, which are the Oaklands and the... I'm going to do the next three, and then we will... Oh, well, to cover our Terrors, because they've been 10 years. So yeah, Oakland with their mix of our traditional light cruiser layouts, a bit of experimental, and then torpedoes everywhere. Let's see what these new upgrades will do to them. Right. New upgrades essentially give the torpedoes different looks. And just automatically, before I do stuff like this, like that, our weight is less than the original design. Trouble base, yep, you're oxygen fueled. Gen 3 radar. I say everything is fine on the Oaklands, who I think are the most modern light cruisers we have. What are you doing? I thought I told you, boy. Okay, it seems my dog does not listen to long tiring rants about don't ever interrupt us. Well, come into my room when I'm streaming again. Yeah, I think everyone, the just purely from these loading times, I am going to set myself a ship class limit restriction, ship class restriction, like number of ship classes I can have active, to only one class of each type in the next campaign I do. So let's say battleships, I'm only allowed one class of battleships active at any time, and I'm only allowed one class of light cruisers active at one time, one class of heavy cruisers active at one time, one class of destroyers, battle cruisers. You get the point. Okay. Heinz Doofensmerch. No, there's no platypuses for you to attack. Now the Doofensmerches are going to go through a more somewhat more dramatic of a rebuild. They're going to have their torpedo tubes. They've got their torpedo tubes removed for 2 extra sets of 5-inch weaponry. No. The torpedoes and the fruitball ones removed. Get a little extra 5-inch. Get the 2 sets like I originally said, but they just go in different places. They get their armor upgraded. Shells are fine. That goes there. That goes there. Radar gets upgraded. And then, well, I'm not going to add back in the torpedoes. The torpedoes are going to be staying off the ship in general. I'm going to try and push them up 32, 33, 34. Aye, it can do it. It can do 34. Okay, the Heinz Doofensmerch has been given its upgrades. No one has given any sort of things against it. Good to go. Well, no one does need to give any things against it because the Doofensmerch is my own design. So the mad admiral cannot complain about what I've done to the Doofensmerch justifiably. Design-wise, at least, operational-wise, I think Doofensmerch has been a part of Avocado's fleet, so operationally he can complain, but actual design-wise, no, he can't. But I just think taking off their torpedoes and readjusting them for a slightly better anti-torpedo craft, so anti-destroyer firepower is the way to go with them. And now we have the Battle of Bars to contest with, to upgrade to our heart's content, to rebuild. Okay, so you went from within weight to overweight. Well, this helps massively. Giving you a better anti-torpedo. That. Then I will try and fit anti-torpedo 5, which works. Okay. Yes, USS Battle of Bar and her sisters are safe to... Oh, fudge biscuits. I forgot the 50 cals. Mad. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. This is my own design. Avocado's surely not going to complain that my own design has got a 52 caliber gun on it. I do want to do the arterials as well, so I'm going to do the arterials. Although, there is going to be one less arterial. Why? Well, because I want to use the name arterial again on a more modern ship. One that will probably last a lot longer after the campaign than the current arterials. And so I'm going to roleplay that USS Arterial gets blown up by French saboteurs. Like, that's a bit of a sad fate for Artero, I would admit. For such a great ship to be just written off the series just because I want to use the name somewhere else. But her sisters will still fight. Still fight on. They still got the raw firepower to do so. Yeah, so the designs were made, but then we get news reports that that on a goodwill visit to Paris, well, no, not to Paris, but to one of the French ports. Sorry, on a goodwill visit to a French port, the USS Artero is boarded in the middle of the night by some French women who were carrying very explosive stuff on them, and they placed said explosive stuff at vital areas of the ship and blew her up, and she sunk in harbour. This will also come at the time when the Naval Secretary, orders the design of the largest battleship we will ever build. And we looked at the situation, we mourn the loss of the crew who were lost on her. We field promoted everyone who survived up a rank, and then we set our sights on, well, constructing Artero's successor, the Admiral Dominatus. And we're now on a full-on warpath against the French military forces. Will 2 do? Yeah, 2 will do. I'm going with the biggest and the best towers that can fit on here. So yes, this ship has the name Artero Dominatus, which also just corresponds with Sabaton album, but it is going to be the flagship of the American fleet. She is going to bring the last set of glory needed for the American Navy to fully rule the waves. So yes, her ultimate speed is 33 knots. We're gonna go at a less than that, 30 knots. .20-inch 50 caliber guns, please. Oh my god, this thing is gonna weigh a ton. And that's only just with the main guns. It's only just with the main guns and protection stuff on them, but we've gotten this. We haven't even properly armoured or set up the shells or anything. This is just purely main guns. This is just purely main guns and components. And we're 27% overweight. I think this is going to have to be an ABX design because just because of the sheer amount of stuff needed on her just so then she can exist with her current set of guns. Hell, this isn't even, again, it's not even including like your 5-inch stuff. So yeah, let's get our 5-inch 38s on. Yeah, 5-inch 38s on. And then that is, well, if I'm being honest, still this is just crazy how much weight is being used up on this thing. Oh, they fit like that. That's good. And then the other placements can go 2-inch if they don't want the fruit. The placements up by the funnels will go with the two-inch. Again though, this isn't, we haven't even armoured this ship yet. We're just putting all the component stuff I want to have on this ship on board right now. Yeah, and with that we are 32% overweight. 32%. There is going to be no way we're going to protect her against our own guns. So I'm going to try and protect us against 16-inch from about 15,000 yards. So that means a 23. No, I think we can get away with 22. Then 6 tops like I normally do. Right, get on there. Yeah, the 6 deck should be fine. Then 2-inch fore and aft as well levels the ship off. Main belt I want at a 22-inch. As a 22-inch belt because that protects at 20,000 meters from 16s. Yeah, 24 doesn't even protect us against our own, but 24 would do against roughly 15,000, so yeah, 24. And then the sort of remainder over on there will be covered by the inner belts. Then I can go with my usual there and my usual splinter proofing on these parts. Okay, so conning tower wise, we're going to go with a 5-inch thick conning with 3-inch. No, we're going to go 3-inch everywhere. That's going to cover us enough. Triple base, super heavy, capped, yep. Standard ratio. I want standard crew quarters at least. I said 31 as the speed. We're going to go with twin funnel design, which is lighter than the 3 funnel I was initially going with. Range wise, we are going to have to cut the range down a bit. Okay. Executive decision here. 20-inch guns are not going to work. As 20-inch is just too heavy. Yeah, 13,000 tons of turret. I'm better off going. And also that's 13,000 tons before upgrades to the turrets as well, like the armor and just stuff like that. Going to 19. Going to 19 saves us a few thousand tons, but still not enough. If I go with 18... Let's see what an 18.8-inch gun will give us weight-wise. It'll save us another few thousand tons, so I'm going to go with an 18.8-inch gun. As the main gun for the admiral dreadnoughts. As we here at the Navy Board have identified that is the best caliber to go with, as well as also it still gives me the caliber edge on avocado. Right. Okay, I'm going to go with a different looking barbette. One that can actually give me space to move, compress the citadel a bit. Also, I'm going to remove those 2 guns as well, so then I lose my restriction with that turret's movement. Like, with the American ships, it's very, very difficult late game to get a design that goes ABXY. And I think we'd get away with a 22-22 layout. Yeah, against the guns I want to go up against. I'm going to keep it 22-22 in the main turret armor. 4.5 belts are going to be the same as the deck settings. Saves a bit of weight. Okay. Well, yes, Artero Dominatus is kind of actually for me going against one of the core ideas I was preaching for when I was saying with Avocado, I'm not using the large caliber guns, because I was preaching, and I still do, preach rate of fire over rate of fire over weight of fire, because yes, it would take more shells to do the same thing, but if you have the rate of fire, you can be more accurate. That is my sort of theory with all that. But yes, USS Artero Dominatus, the replacement to USS Artero, 110,000 tons, well, 110,500 tons is the more accurate read on her, so I am going to make it so. Alright, can I reduce the beam by 0.5 and still fit the tower on? Yes, I can, I just need one less gun there. One, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can fit on 110,000 tons. 108,000. 108.5. 108. 750. $109. 109.5. 109.750. Yeah, we're back to the 110 then. Yep. There we go. That took us a while. Why are you making another ship? I didn't lie, we didn't use 20s! You also want an eviction. You just got the Marleys! And the Millers! You got the Sinatra... Sorry, the Sinatra and the Marley. And also you got the upgrades to Platypus. Big guns. Ooh! I've just received a notification that is going to make today's stream a little smaller. A little shorter, but... Well, I say shorter... I'm going to be doing 2 separate streams today. First one is going to be this for a short while more, and then we're going to a different game. I'm stopping this one, setting up a different game, going to a different game. Yeah, Battle of Bars and Arterio's got to refit. So, next on the refits will be the Michigans, but first off, I need to, put 4 Artero Dominatuses down for the construction count. I need to find USS Artero and roleplay in her being blown up in a French port. Poor Artero. Don't worry, like I said, Artero's crew, those who lived all got promoted and everything, and then also as well, the name is living on in the Artero Dominatus as well. Right, oh, I'm remembering a class of ship I need to get rid of. Franklin and Puerto Rico, you guys are going. Philippines, you have to wait until you're back in port, because currently you're trying to up our tensions with France in the Asian theatres. Okay, the Arteros are refitting and everything is fine. Let's refit the Oaklands as well while we are at it. Oh, we have enough space for more. Heinz Doofensmerch! All your ships going for rebuild. Well, all of you that can go in for rebuild are going into the rebuild. Yeah, all of you. Got the 4 of you. And all of you guys as well. Oh, not all? Okay. Who is not in port for a battle of bar class? Battle of Honshu is at sea as we speak. Where... Well, if she's at sea, I know exactly where she is. Battle of Honshu, you are being sent back to Manila temporarily for a rebuild. Yes, I made their big gun capabilities better. We used 18.8 inch. We're still in the 18-inch. Yeah, I already did those insults towards the French. That's good. Okay, we're a tad bit over dock capacity, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Look, our budget's even fine. Right. More pissing off the French! Yay! Right, that's fine. Well, I wonder if my rental is still going on those 2 tier 8 ships that I got rental for. If so, I can just have an anticlimactic end to the current series and warships of like, oh hey, the series a few months after I originally recorded all this, the series has ended now. We got tier 8. Yes, they're only rentals, but we got tier 8. Right, how did the insults go? Horribly. Horribly in the way I didn't want them to go horribly. They went horribly as in they weren't insulted by the insults whatsoever. They just, carried on as if it was an average Tuesday. Well, they're Frenchmen, it probably is an average Tuesday getting insulted. What the f- No! I refuse. I refuse that. Efforts to strengthen relations succeed. No thank you. No thank you. I refuse the success of relationship improvements. If you want improved relations with someone, go and send those to Japan or Italy. My guys. And French, if you want improved relations, well, send that off to someone who actually will care about your want of improved relations, aka not us. Interesting indeed. Navy War. Right. Belgium, we can't give you. Thank you. Thank you, France, are actually now being insulted by us. I think we found something that worked. Oh, wow. You know, Avocado, I'm thinking at some point using just some of the money I've got for my 18th and getting Minecraft, because I'm just thinking, like, doing some sort of, like, Minecraft playthrough may be interesting just to see how I do in the game and everything. Yep, January with more insults towards the French. Towards the French and their ways of existence. Okay, we need to add an extra star to the American flag. Which is already 2/3 stars by this point. Because we now have the state of Kazakhstan in our possession. Okay, so there goes out the... I think it's the bars that went out. Oh, we need to put the Honshu in. Oh god, I'm forgetting to refit the Honshu. Oh my god, I'm forgetting stuff all the fucking time it seems. Yay. One thing I'm not forgetting though is the fact that I may have made a few days ago a financially irresponsible decision. Because some of you Twitch viewers may know, and YouTube viewers, if you've seen my channel before, oh no, YouTube viewers may not know, but I am not only just subpar, not really that much known streamer slash YouTuber, I am also subpar, not really that well known. Although more known than I am for Twitch and YouTube stuff, musician, and this is just irresponsible purchase, silver sparkly guitar. All of us musicians just love financially irresponsible decisions. Right, the insult to the French has been sent again. Battle of Honshu. You get refit. Now, I do want to get you free, Michigan, Belknap, and Holo out, into refit. So we're going to start with the one that I'm doubting the ability to be kept in service of ship first, the Belknap. Which the Belknap is technically our Texas. Or I think was, but didn't I upgrade these guys to 15s, or am I just misremembering stuff? Am I too drunk on tea to remember? I don't know. I think I know someone who might remember. Okay, yeah, I did. Oh, I remember what I did wrong. The guns are not 50 cal! The gun should be 50 cal. Oh my god, game. Why? Why was I never informed that my ship was not properly gun calibered? Okay. Gun-wise, these guys survive. Wahoo! I already did the Wahoos and they survived. Obviously. Oh my god. Where's the efficiency gone? Down the drain, it seems. Okay, it's only 2 battleships. Belknap, I'm sorry. Your guys' service lives have come to an end. You guys are ending up like, the, like the New Yorks did by the end of the Second World War. Outdated and are gonna be, well, one's heading to the scrappers, one's heading to the museums. It's just which one. Well, if we're going off of history with the class that the Belknaps are mostly based off of, Belknap herself will be the one going to the scrapyard because... Okay. Oh, you and your dishes! Oh god. You know what? I am just going to at one point name a ship Avocado's Dishes. Like... just because of... just because of the amount of times you mention it, it's like, your dishes are like the side character of the Twitch chat. There we go, put that in ship name recommendations. Okay, so... yeah, it's already gone. Belknap. Battleships. Okay, so... yeah. Belknap is heading to the Scrappers, South Carolina. Good news, you are a museum ship. Scrap. Both ships. Right, I can't refit the Holos there at sea. I can't refit Arizona because she's at sea. So, gets the Holos and Michigans out the way. Can't do the Sinatras as one of them's at sea. Could do the Talvis. The Talvasaurs. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? No one knows. Okay, France and us are finally getting downward spiral relations because of belligerent actions. This is great, this is great. Okay. Let's improve that. Let's improve that status. You guys, led by Warspite. We got a job for you, an important one. Oh yeah, the Hallowells, they got a... They essentially, got, Mogami... They essentially got Mogamiified with their layout. God, that's a weird name for it. Okay, Thundersnow. Thundersnow, the new... well... no, she's not the flagship. Warspite's still the flagship, but she's the most modern battleship class we have, and she is being sent out to off Le Havre. Off Le Havre. And I'm going to send U2 fleets off there as well, so when invasion time does come along, you guys can actually invade. It is the end of all hope to lose the child of faith, to end all the innocence, to be someone like me. This is the birth of all hope, to have what I once had. This life unforgiven, it will burn. Right. All I will mention is that I'm about to rename one of the Artero Avocado's dishes. just, just because, just because they've become so much of an important side character that needs to happen now. Okay, USS no, Massachusetts, sorry. I can't pronounce your name, so your name is being changed to something pronounceable. USS Avocado's dishes. Right, moving on. Moving on, we're getting ready to invade France. Getting ready to war and invade France and stuff like that. In the English channel, which very soon will get renamed the American channel. Especially if we are able to take northern France. No will to wait for this moment to see another black croissant. Massachusetts? 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 Massachusetts. Fuck! Oh, Cunningham has gone from the British. Replaced by a new Cunningham. Hey, Italy, you know we're both having a mutual hatred of the French right now. Do you want better relationships? Because I would very much like that if we can improve our relations. No! Italy, you idiots! I didn't want improved French relations. Okay, Britain, go to war. Britain, go to war. Britain, Japan, go to war with them. I have better relations with Japan than France. I have better relations with Britain than France. You two go to war, go to war, go to war, go to war, go to war. I repeat, go to war with the French. Immediately. I want war with France. Please just give me a war with the French. I need it. On. Belgium, no, sorry, we can't give you a thunder snow. Italy, improvement of relations, please. Improvement of relations with you, because we're not wanting war with you, we're wanting war with the person you're at war with. So, yes. Give me war with the person I want war with. Belgium want a Sinatra. Thank you, Italy. You're finally seeing the truth. You're finally seeing the truth of our actions. And that we hate the French just as much as you do. Even more, actually. You know, in this one case, I'm going to do it just because Britain is almost at war with the French. And they're actually beginning to send insults. Ah, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. It took us ages. Okay, and then we need to insult France more. Come on. I want war before we go to World of Warships. We're cutting very close to the time that we're going to go into World of Warships. Let me go into World of Warships, please. With knowing that I come back to this game and see that we are at war with the French menace. The French menace, and then let's be able to defeat them. Oh. Okay, relations with France have gone down. Italy, we need a bit of improvement of our relations. Okay, January of 51. Still no war. And the time is such that I want to go to World of Warships, so yeah, this is going to be the end of the stream of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts / video, depending where you're watching this and when you're watching this. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Silent servers going silent.